Welcome to Roots and Peaks. This morning I'm gonna hike up my final 248s with this fella, my cousin Chris, but we're taking a really strange route. We're gonna hike Madison and Jefferson first. We're parked at the Appalachia trailhead, which is that way, lots of cars, and we're gonna take our bikes to the Jefferson trailhead, stash those in the woods, hike up Jefferson, over to Madison and down here, and then ride our car back to where our bikes are parked. So it's going to be an adventure. Thanks for joining. We are going on the rail trail, Chris and I, that way behind me, and we're going to go over to the Jefferson. It's the Castle trailhead. Go up Jefferson that way. See how this works out. It's interesting starting a hike out on a bike ride.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've done this. It's strange riding a bike for the beginning of this. Wonder how our legs will hold up for the hike. Also, if anybody wants to do this, going from the Appalachia trailhead over to the Castle trailhead for Jefferson seems to be uphill on this rail trail. So if it's good weather, you could always go the other way, get a little downhill on the bike. This is the way that we're gonna go up. Chris and I are gonna lock our bikes up somewhere around here and then proceed on down there. It's supposed to be really buggy out today, so I'm trying out the tiny flex tail bug pump. It's a little bit heavier than I thought it was gonna be, so that's kind of a bummer, but we'll see how well it works. The beginning of this trail is really flat, sort of forested, pretty easy going at the beginning. I know it gets pretty steep when we get into it, but we're not there yet. Can see all the bugs flying around, but they're not landing on me, at least. Not on you either?
I did get one on me here.
Yeah.
Those, but
not too bad?
as long as we keep moving.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
I don't think this is always like this, but the trail cuts across here, and because it's been so wet and dense and probably not that traveled, the trail is actually there right now. So without looking GPS, I would have been a little confused, but onward. We're in a steep section going up Castle. I don't know if you can tell, it's Chris down there. And this is kind of the first really steep area. And it looks like it levels out for a while, and we do another steep one. Got to take water breaks because it's early and steep, and we're feeling a little tired. And then we go up that. Fun times. All right, we just crested the first really steep section of Castle, and water break, super important, but then we've got really flat section ahead of us, so it'll be nice to take a little bit of a break, and then we go back to super steep section. We're on our last little section of not steep, and this lasts for another couple 100 yards, and then we're gonna go up, come up to this intersection, and there's two link trails that go different ways. That one goes Castle Ravine towards Appalachia, however you say that. And then this is Castle Trail up. So that's straightforward. That's where we're going.
Somebody left a little note over here.
Oh, someone left a little note. Let's see what it says. Oh, someone named Charlie left his meds, maybe?
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't want to be Charlie.
I wonder if anyone stole them.
Hope not.
I'll leave those here.
So we're getting pretty close to tree line here. I think we're around 4,000 feet. We got maybe like 1,600 more feet to go, and I think it's gonna all be like that. Pretty steep up there. It's Pretty great. Normally when we're this steep, we're out of the tree line. This is pretty lush up here. Like climbing straight up that big rock. Getting some views. Going up further. The good old warning. Good to heed. This area has the worst weather in America. Many have died there from exposure, even in the summer. Turn back now. The weather is bad. We got good weather. We'll keep going. Up that. So we just climbed up that and are greeted with fantastic views. And it looks like we're sort of at the tippy top of, or bottom of a tree line, about to poke out. I don't think going down that would be a great way to finish this hike. So we decided to go up Castle and then we're going down Valley Way on the other side of Madison. And I think I would definitely recommend doing it that way if you're going in this kind of crazy loop that we're doing. The other way, you'd end on a bunch of steep stuff that is a bunch of ankle breakers. This is really incredible. We're going up over that thing to Jefferson. Adams is somewhere back there and you can never see the top. It's always like hidden. And then I believe this has got to be King Ravine in there, I think. And here we go, this way. So, a lot of scrambling up to get here. And I believe that's Castle, maybe? This is incredible. Pretty cool. You're along this ridge. There's all these places to kind of climb and explore. It reminds me sort of like of a boxed in version of the ridge between Lincoln and Lafayette, because there's a lot more plant life, but it's a lot thinner. So quite pretty and a great adventure. Fully recommend. We're into the bouldering section where you gotta walk on rocks like that for the next forever. Fun adventure. Bit of a challenge. At the top of the Castle Trail. Top of Jefferson's right there. That's line number 47. And then we'll turn around and go back that way towards Madison for my number 48, hopefully. Coming down Jefferson is a much easier trail. It's marked better. There are fewer huge rocks that you kind of have to navigate. You can actually see the trail over there. Kind of running along the ridge. First looks at Madison. I'm gonna stop at the hut, and then we're gonna go up to the top and come back down alleyway. Seeing the hut for the first time, Madison, and the mountain behind it, Madison. We'll go down to the hut, then up to the top, and back down to the hut, then out that way. At least that's the plan. We're also going to try to take advantage of the bathrooms in the hut, perhaps get some water. If they're kind enough to indulge us in both intake and output. Here we are, Madison Hut. Lots of people always kind of congregate on the front porch. Now we're gonna go up there and then we're gonna go down. It'll be the end of the day. It's been an awesome day. Beautiful out. We're going down Valleyway now. We officially hit both Jefferson and Madison. And Madison was a tough half a mile up. I was pooped. It was a long day of hiking, but it was great. I thought it was perfect weather. What'd you think, Chris?
Absolutely, yeah.
Good.
Perfect weather.
Good weather. Nice hike. Gonna make our way through that. You ready to do that?
Slippery, dirty.
Get a little messy?
Yeah.
Here we go.